Hello and welcome back to my channel, and welcome to my favorite eyeshadow palettes for winter. Now when I think of winter palettes, I think of some cooler tones, some more sparkly tones, some blues, every once in a while a little bit of purple and gold. I do like cranberry tones as well for this time of the year. So here are just a handful of eyeshadow palettes that I get excited for and that I think of when it comes to this time of the year. Not all of these are still available, but if you do have them, I do want to encourage you to pull them out. And I don't wear makeup seasonally. I like to just wear whatever I feel like it, but again, these are just some ideas. So let's go ahead and start with the Dose of Colors Pretty Cool palette. I like this. Again, I love the formula. I love the matte formula. I believe that this is still available, and this definitely makes me think of winter time. I pair this eyeshadow palette with any shimmer shade and you will have a beautiful look. Then I've got a few Colourpop palettes here. The Anna and Elsa palettes, I highly doubt these are available. I've had these for a couple of years now, but I mean, you can't have a winter palette without having these in there. I just think of winter. I mean, Elsa's the Ice Queen. Honestly, my girls are a fan of them, so I keep them for my girls. We've got the Feelin Bubbly palette. This was launched a couple of years ago, but I do love it for a good neutral golden tone. It being a New Year's launch, I figured that it's perfect for winter. And then we've got a launch from I think 2 years ago that came out last year, but it is the Colourpop and Rudolph eyeshadow palette. Again, it's specifically a Christmas palette, so how can I not add it in? And it only launched a year ago, or it launched 2 years ago. I picked it up last year at its relaunch, so why not? An older palette would be the Zoeva Spice of Life palette. Again, I just think of it this time of the year when I think of this palette. Then a more neutral option is the Colourpop Born This, or not the Colourpop, the Too Faced Born This Way Natural Nudes. Again, neutrals, you've got some gold tones, you've got some rosy tones, some lighter shimmer tones. Again, I think of just this palette to me screams winter, but cozy, warm, neutral, not so much icy cool. Now I've got some mini palettes, the Sigma Blueberry Parfait. I love the like subtle blue shimmer in this tone. I love the black shades. I love this like white champagne shade. I should probably bring the eyeshadow palette up closer so you can see it better. But again, the blue shimmer, the gray, black, neutral, and then a nice beautiful champagne color. The Natasha Denona Mini Triochrome. Again, the blue tones make me think of icy. I love this shade here and this shade here for a good Triochrome effect. I think this would have been a beautiful addition to the large Triochrome palette by them, and just beautiful all the way through. We've got Dior 5 Colors in the shade Tutu. Again, these cool tone, mauve-y, purple, brown shades in here. This is perfect. I absolutely love this shade here. I think it looks stunning on the eyes, and everything in this palette just works so well together. The Nabla Cutie palette and the shades, the tones, Analogue. Some beautiful, warm, neutral, still sparkly, still kind of thinks cozy. I mean, this is more of a fall to winter transitional color story in my opinion, but it definitely works for this time of year. Then another Nabla Cutie palette in the shade Midnight. Again, another one of those blue tone palettes. All of these scream winter to me. You got a pop of gold, a nice kind of like an icy almost shimmer shade here. This shade here has a lot of blue undertone in it. Again, this whole palette to me it screams winter. And then I've got the Makeup by Mario Ethereal Eyes Moonlight palette, the holiday launch from this year. Again, sparkly, cool toned, really just perfect for this time of the year. The Natasha Denona Glam palette, again, cool tones, neutral cool leaning, some pops of pink. This is a well-loved palette in my collection, and again, also screams this time of the year. And then my last palette that I have is the Natasha Denona Xenon palette, and I picked this because it's got a lot of, it's your blacks, your grays, but then you get some lovely pops of sparkle in here. And I think of date night, I think of holiday party, I think smoky, all of it. Again, another one of my favorites for this time of the year. Anyway, that is everything I have for this set of stuff. I have so many more palettes in my collection that I could pull out, but that would take me forever to do. But these are kind of just my initial thoughts and kind of what I'm thinking for winter, for kind of what I'm wanting to wear for right now and during this time of the year. And in this particular year and season, I've been playing around with cool tones a little bit more lately. But again, like I know last year, I think my last year's palette, I did a lot of cranberry tones, and I actually really don't have too many cranberry tones in this year's Roundup. But again, it's just kind of what I'm into this lately. I feel like cool tones are having a moment, at least in my collection and what I'm choosing right now. I say that as I have a very warm look on, but still. Anyway, if you are new here, welcome to my channel. I do videos focusing on beauty and lifestyle, and my goal on this platform is to share my love for beauty, as well as my love for Jesus Christ as my Lord and Savior. And if that's what you're into, hit that subscribe button, and if not, but you still want to stick around, I'd love to have you hit that subscribe button, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.